Hey, what's up, Lifetime Chat? Just wanted to cover some of the plays that we had called out. So, everyone, we had a few questions. How did we know to watch Roku? And I just wanted to show you guys how deep this strategy actually gets. So it's not just it is mainly a swing strategy, and that's why I want the focus to be on, because it is a very deadly swing strategy, and I'll go through that through two more examples at the end of this video. But with this strat, you guys can be preemptive and make some great day trades with great, very accurate targets and levels. Sorry about that, but let me show you exactly what I mean. I'm gonna clear my chart. I'm gonna zoom in on this. So I had called this out before, but I didn't want to play it because I don't like shorting Roku. I'd rather just wait, be patient, and monitor where it's gonna go. So we have the dark cloud cover here. Ended up dropping for 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth day. Now last night, me, Jason, and John sat here and looked at Roku, and we were like, before this candle was here, this was here. We said we kind of hope Roku gaps down tomorrow, then we can play a potential piercing line. When this candle, the only levels we grabbed were, of course, and we were being preemptive by saying we think a piercing line could pop up here if a gap down was to pop up here, which it did. So we were being preemptive. So here I am marking these levels. We have 403 and 425, and then about 50% in between is about 415s. I don't know the exact number, but we were just pointing it out, 414.50 to 415. And then we were also kind of watching this level too because it was a known pass resistance as well as here. So it pretty much lined up with lines we already had. So either way, it was really good. By doing this set up a very good play for calls. So we entered swings in voice chat on this candle. Of course, the chart moves on this candle, and then about right here in this candle, and then last call out was this candle. I said in chat, if you see it go above 402.90s, you can see it run to at least 415. It ran up. First thing it hit is what? Those 415s. One, from past resistances. Two, from the strategy. So that gives us a very good preemptive day trade call out. You're able to call out a very strong buy the dip and pick up just by looking at the stock being gapped down on the daily time frame, coming up to the 50%, or I'm sorry, to the close of the previous day, broke above that, went towards the 50% mark, which is the 50% mark we want to see Roku above if it is going to complete the piercing line. But either way, we know for a fact that from here to here is very high probability. Now let's look at this. During this trade, from this level to this level, how many red candles are there? There's only one. That is because this is where not just retail investors, but big money get in to actually take this up. We are not the only people watching these patterns. We are not the only people, or algos, I should say, also playing against us, but they're playing with us. How can we play with them? By playing these patterns. These patterns are not just high probability, they are almost for certain. And I'm not just saying that because of the money or good trades that we've made. It's from just go back through and back test. You go look at this, you can look through almost any size ticker and see this pattern work. And for these different strategies, being preemptive, playing it like that. So today I just wanted to cover why we had Roku on watch, why it was so important to us in voice chat today. Personally, I'm in it was also in a nice channel here, and bouncing off the bottom of it. But personally, I'm in an April play. John and them were in February's. All of us were up over 30% already at one point today, almost 40%. When we got to here, all of us were up damn near $1,000 already just on one contract per. So it's looking really good. So just wanted to show you guys that you can do multiple things with this. Now let's switch over to talking about this. So this is Abbvie call out. I don't know if I posted the setup. Let's see. No, I'll also cover this in another video, guys. So Netflix was a loss. I had taken the loss yesterday, so no big deal on that one. But we're going to keep this highly See, I tried to make this strat fail, and it still didn't. If I would have gone against it, I lost. So strategy's still looking really good. But Abbvie call out. Why were we looking at that? Oops, wrong chart. Abbvie. What were we looking at? That's what we were looking at. Dark cloud cover. Now, you're not always going to get this huge gap down. That's not always going to happen. We were very lucky that the market was looking very bearish and had a very bad night. So that was just good timing. But I want to show you guys this. So last time I called market was probably going to drop was right here. Second time, a little more confident. Also, nice little morning star there. So you had dark cloud cover, morning star, rising wedge, dark cloud cover, gap down. Now we're watching this gap down. And the levels below, of course. But isn't that cool how much analysis you can do just by going through a couple patterns that are very high probability? So Abbvie, I saw a couple of you guys post some screenshots and also message me thanking me for the 100% gains. Just be thanking yourselves, guys. You took the execution. But please take the time. If you truly want to thank me, learn these strategies. But yeah, very big day on Abbvie here. Dropped straight from there. Hasn't really had a good day since. So I think it was about 100% here. So if you guys had any better gain than that, congrats. Good trade on that. There won't always be overnight swings. Some days we'll have to hold through an extra day or so. This is a 1 to 5 day swing strategy, but most of the time it is good to overnight. Overnight's the safest just because you're not always having to worry about holding too long. It's just kind of like get in, get out. It doesn't matter if you're at 5 or 50%. It's a good trade. Home Depot, what were we looking at here? What do you know? Actually, let me back out of that again. So just by grabbing the trend on both sides, getting a good, wraparound price. And if you need help on that, please watch my trend lines video. Very helpful. It talks about primary, secondary, and tertiary trends. One of my most popular videos, and it's honestly probably my favorite video. But what do we have here? So we have a dark cloud cover here that shows reversal. Got a nice slight morning star here. Reverse that. Not a whole lot of clean there. Another morning star. Another piercing line. Come back up here. We have a dark cloud cover. That's why we were in that trade. Went down pretty well. Target, I think I set was about here, but ended up gapping down below it, as you can see, which is awesome. Good for us because we grabbed some pretty good out of the monies that were not too expensive. And as you can see, we made some pretty good days. I saw there's a few guys up about 40 to, I think I sold it open. I sold about here at 40%. So if you held to now, you're up definitely a lot better than I was. And I was happy with what I had because it's $100 per contract. That's awesome. Can't beat that at all. So very glad to have these calls with you guys. I hope this video helps you guys. Seriously, if you guys want to thank me or get in on the gains, please learn from these videos, learn from these strats. And also, just last note, please go vote on this if you haven't already. It'd be really cool if you guys did. I really want to get in on this. I'll have either a video or a better typed out message explaining more on how I'm going to do this and all that stuff. But I'm really glad to be building with all of you, and I hope we can continue to learn and earn together truly. And I'm not just saying that because it's a catchy motto. I really do want to make a lot of money with you guys, and I want to grow. So let's do this. Let's grow this team.